Okay, we're gonna be doing the Wolf Envy leveling from level 1. I wonder if there's how this is gonna go. I tested a bunch of things, and I think that Absolution is probably the best thing to go. I can go, like Reaper maybe, and I tested maybe going just like a spell build, but I want to go minion because the wolves will get buffed. And then on top of that, I can't do any minion skill that doesn't directly have me attacking, so I have to do absolution. If I do animate weapon, I need to do you need to do like the lingering blades need to kill. Man, the freezes.
My mana is spent.
Ah! Ah! Oh my god! New character. Hold on, we start over. Ah! I died to fucking Hillock. Stupid fucking Templar. Okay. We go again? That didn't happen. Now. Okay. Cue the clip of what just happened. That shit. My bad. My bad. I died to Hillock. Ah, good lord. Alright, you need better management of flasks when doing this. You can only use it when your flask is going to be empty. Or your mana bar is going to be empty. It's all flask management. I don't know what I did. I was just spamming flasks, and it's all flask management when you get to him. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so we have this. Why can I not put this on? Oh, is it one of the mods or some shit? Whatever, we don't need it. Why can I not... Oh, because that's a scepter. Let's put that there. Okay. Let's get all our twink gear on. This should be an interesting level. Put that on first. Some Wanderlust on. Wanderlust. We can't put the minion ring. These are gloves and not boots. What am I doing? And then we need a gold rim. I wish I had a better gold rim. That. Let's grab the movement speed flasks. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all we're doing. We don't need anything. This should just carry us, from what I've seen. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Let's see how this works. Level 1, summon wolves.
My nightmares, they were prophecy.
Let's see if I get any good layouts. Okay, they do summon from level 1, yeah. I don't know if them all following me, the convocation needs to be better, but it's, I don't have any gems for them yet. I think it's level 10 or something. Hey, what up, Scripto? New build again? Yeah, we just finished the Gladiator. I don't know if you were here for that one. We finished the Gladiator, we finished the Flicker Strike. I'm trying out the leveling with these wolves, and we're gonna level Templar for probably Archmage. Some Archmage ball lightning thing, maybe. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to be doing Archmage, though. I seen ball lightning was good. My
prayers are thus answered.
Okay. Oh, we didn't grab portals. Is this gonna be down below? Oh no. Oh, it's right there. Ice bolts? No, I've done Ice Nova of Frost bolts. Unless Ice Bolt is something different. Okay, we need to go get... We need to get our... Blink. Oh my god, we don't have a portal scroll. No, we have to go do the Dweller now then. Wow, this is a weird Dweller layout. It's like not connected to the bridge.
Each bloody step.
I don't know if there is another good Archmage thing. Like, I don't know if any of the kinetic bolt stuff is good. I don't know if... I've seen some stuff with Lightning Blade. People doing that. The, Oh, what was it? It was something that dealt more damage based on your mana. It was a Transfigure gem I was looking at. It normally get... Oh, it was Flicker Strike. Flicker Strike gives power charges normally, but if you get the alternate version that I have, it deals Archmage stuff. So maybe my cringe Archmage build is just going to be a Templar. Holy shit. How crazy is that damage? They one-tapped him. You got a glimpse of all the other characters right there. Okay, we need portal scrolls.
While we live, we have...
There's an... Fine work.
Give me Frostblink.
You manage. Now stay sharp out there.
Boop. Frostbomb. I don't even think I need that. Fuck that, we don't need anything. This skill does insane damage at level 1. Oh, you know what? If we did go another skill, we could use a travel skill to get the kills to start Archmage.
Purity will prevail.
Oh, we did the timer. The timer is going to be like 5 minutes off. We always need to kill immediately. So we get 10. I don't know how this shortcut works. We're going to take the shortcut. I believe I need to take the first right. Or I need to go this way, right, to get to the waypoint. Well, actually, we don't need the waypoint. I forgot. Fuck, we didn't need the waypoint. Yeah, wait, okay. Wait, I'm lost. Getting debated. It seems to do pretty crazy damage so far. You know what's nice is that the wolves also are giving me, they're also giving me flash charges. I have 6 points. We don't need them. Not the old man. This is an old man with a wolf pack. Get back. God damn, crossbow by itself almost just one shot. When you're dual wielding like this. I finished Gladiator earlier, evading. I need oh good lord.
I must have time to gather my will.
I need a Tai killer tutorial on these zone reading. I feel like my zone reading has gotten so fucking bad. It seems pretty good so far. It seems pretty amazing. I know when it falls off, but the falling off thing, I never tried it with.
Your humble servant thanks you, my
I never
lord.
like staggering or some shit. I never tried it with minion gear and minion points. It was all with flicker strike. So with actual minion gear, I wonder if these dogs will fuck shit up. Apparently, the envy skill that I have, it's not level 1, it's like, it could be bugged or something, or maybe it's just intended that way, but it's level 15. Envy. So, yeah. And then I got a +1 level of all chaos skills. I wonder if that works on Envy to go from +1 to +2, and I wonder what that does.
Here, heretic.
What does +2 of this Envy look like? I rolled over it so I'm not using it right now, but I'm curious if that does something crazy, like it puts it at like level 30 envy. If it isn't socketed, I would think it should. Well, it's +1 level of all chaos skills, not level of socketed chaos skills, so... I missed. Why is this Frost Bolt doing so much damage? All I have is Arcane Surge. Oh, because the Envy. The Envy is actually giving me spell damage, too. It's actually kind of crazy. And it counts as being melee, because they're melee dogs. This is a melee build. It counts. Does sound busted if it's giving a high level spell. Is it? I don't know if that... They obviously know that they're aware that it would give a higher level envy. Somebody had to have made a special envy that's level 1.
This is a mortuary for lost children, hidden from the eyes of their father. I must have time to gather my will.
Jesus. I see the quest, but I don't know if it's left or right. Huh? We have 11 points to spend, and we do it here at Fairgraves.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts. I'm sure were the circumstances reversed.
Okay. I don't know if that works on these. Are these considered temporary minions, if that does anything for them, but we're getting absolution, so... please go. With the absolution, I wonder if, wonder how well that's gonna go. I'm gonna need the minion damage counts as my damage really, really quickly, because the only way I can summon these wolves is if I get the kill with the absolution. Boss fights are gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna have to time boss fights pretty well so that I have the 10 wolves right as I enter the boss fight. It can't be like I don't have them and then I'm a boss fight that summons no ads. Okay, so let's go get... Okay, faster attacks now. Melee splash. I don't have that. It's that. I don't know if that will work. We'll put that in my inventory. We'll put that in my inventory. That. Then we're here for absolution.
You must be a glutton for punishment.
Okay. Oh, good lord. We don't have anything to put this, in. Wait. We can just put this here, throw that there, throw that there. Boom. Boom. I didn't think about this. Minion damage. Oh, you know what? Minion damage goes here. Summon. And then added lightning. Crit, sure. Okay, we don't have a belt. Who cares about a belt? Okay, let's go get all our stuff from Act 1.
Farewell.
For some. Merva, if you must. While we live, we are blessed. Hello.
Oh, we didn't get blood magic.
God hasn't
We
abandoned
need to go
us.
get not blood magic. We didn't get
Godslayer.
flesh offering is what I meant. And that's it, I think. I'll buy Flame Dash. I'll buy Flame Dash. I don't think I'm gonna use it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I must
We're in
have time
absolution
to
now.
gather
Nothing
my
should
will.
change basically until the end of acts now. Like I'll add in, you know, specters and golems and all that stuff, but like basically this is the setup. It gives my absolutions chaos damage as well.
I'm so cold and lonely. Embrace me. I wait for days great.
Having charges is so much safer for unexpected things. For Flame Dash, you mean? But then being out of charges is so much dangerous. So much more dangerous. Like if I fuck up and I'm out of charges. That's very not good. Okay, we got a kill right before. Okay, this should be... I might just one-tap her. I does. With Val Absolution up and everything, she's gone.
My mana is spent.
Holy shit, this does so much damage. I know most of that is
Beyond
the
humanity.
wolves, but having the
So twisted.
Val Absolution there as well? Holy shit.
Turn the tide of this corruption.
I think Feeding Frenzy is pretty important to have. I don't know. I'm curious if Feeding Frenzy is better than Minion Speed? Because Feeding Frenzy might make those wolves go fucking crazy. And it gives me chaos damage for this. We're gonna go get the movement speed first. No, it doesn't matter because you need all the points to get the movement speed. Okay, that's what I was thinking about earlier, but we are gonna go get the skill point first, though. We're gonna do this a little differently than coming back here after. $350 damage, 700 damage.
Your trust is the only reward I need, my Lord of Light. I must have time to gather my will.
I'm getting trolled. This is a very troll fell shrine.
A house of faith, fallen to desecration.
Pretty quick. Oh. They're killing the things before I can kill things.
The lair of a toy maker with pretensions of godhood.
Man, I don't even need the absolution. It just dies before I get... Everything dies before I get there. By the time it basically charges, I'm at the end. And everything is dead. It's not like I'm at the end and not everything's dead. Oh, god damn this stupid layout. I hate that they changed that. It fucks with my brain so much. It's right there.
I must have time to gather my will.
Maybe Flame Dash is better. Frostblink getting the kills on these little bugs. Man, that doing 400 damage is kind of crazy. You could get away with doing no skill and just a Frostblink, or just a dash skill would probably get you all the way there.
Your trouble. No pain.
Oh, you know what? It's probably better to... it all just clicked in my head. It's probably better to go to him last, because instead of going back to it twice, you only need to click the help once at the end. You shouldn't go there first. I guess I get the waypoint, but that's about it. Another 4 points.
to speak for
He's
peace
not
and
living.
law. There's the piece of your lies.
He's not only not healing in this one, he's not healing in the next 10. I don't know when the next time. Oh, probably during Urukali's. I was like, when is the next time that I can spec all these points? Oh no. Please be down here. Okay, cool.
You are thus blessed, daughter of God. He will show you what true friendship is. I must have time to gather my will.
God, this is, I still don't know how much the wolves matter. It's the envy that's crazy this early. The wolves are just like, okay, they're wolves. The envy is insane because the envy gives like Val Absolution some juice.
My mana is spent.
Okay, we should be able to one-shot her. No phase, no nothing, just dead. Ah, Val Absolution, so good. And mixed with envy, it's one-shotting. And I'm not even under-leveled in these zones. I think that is the wolves. Oops, wrong thing. Let's go get this.
Cross there.
Okay. I don't know if that works.
The night must give way to the day.
Oh, is this wrong? Is this right? It might be right. It's a reverse temple. This felt very wrong, but it was a reverse temple. It's flipped horizontally.
I must have time to gather my will. I beg of you, God.
Oh. Act 2 in 25 minutes. That's pretty quick. I just got super lost.
My mana is spent.
Uh... I still don't know which is better, Frostblink or Flame Dash. Flame Dash just feels faster. Wait, what the fuck? Why is the right corner not the... What just happened?
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh! It's not opposite corners. It's not opposite corners, and there's no, Wait, now I don't trust it. Now is this one gonna be opposite corners? Oh, this is a bastard game. Well, absolution's gonna go away. Please, kill him before you guys all despawn. Yes! They last just long enough.
Back where you belong, Nightmare. The faithful need not fear your kind.
And swapping wands didn't end the... It didn't kill them all.
Sarn, birthplace of the Templar. A fitting place to put things right.
That is crazy damage by the wolves, I will admit.
must have time to gather my will.
We're gonna grab that fucking guardian. We're gonna be... I don't even think we need the guardian. I don't even know. I'm like trying to think of... I'm trying to plan this out of my head. Because obviously, I'm not playing anything. I don't know if I should even go bother to grab the guardians. Because... it doesn't really matter. We could just start going into our mana reservation efficiency right now.
Living machine. There's your truth, heretic. Enough of this. See you.
Oh, I didn't get the click off. I'm not as fast. Big room, tiny room. See? Tiny room. Tiny room means down. It's like some of the only map reading that I know, or layout reading.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt. Do not worry, little me. We are friends now.
Wow. So I think we use these wands up until some level 50 or something. I don't know what level it is. 46. I think is Screaming Essence, and then we'll use Screaming Essence on these wands, and that's basically the only gear change we do. I don't even need to switch to convening wands.
I must have time to gather my will.
Jump! Man, the layouts are so weird in this one. Instead of that being like a long...
My mana is spent.
The absolutions are killing. Stop! Do we need to overlevel here? A little bit. We need a kill in the stone.
Something eternal remains in this empire. The question is, how?
I'm kind of needing this damage node right now. Because the absolution isn't fully one-tapping right now, which is a pain because if it doesn't fully one-tap, then my other absolutions get the credit for the kill, which won't summon a wolf. So... I don't think they died. I think it was 1 HP.
I must have time to gather my will.
What is that? They call it a dash. Goodbye.
Okay. Is there any fight that's gonna be weird? I'm trying to think through boss fights right now that don't have minions. I mean, I have absolution, so who the fuck really cares? The fight won't be that long. It's just Katava that's gonna be a pain in the ass again. Katava not having ads is fucked.
Your god's greatest disappointment, Territory.
Oh, we're not stopping for that. Stop! The absolutions are taking my kills. I guess it's a good problem to have.
And so, I take my first steps into damnation incarnate.
Oh, it's like almost not enough. Where along these wolves?
I must have time to
Can I make that jump? Yes. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, I totally am. Oh, I see the line right there. Damn. No! I thought it would be in that little bubble there. Oh. Where is the exit? There it goes. That was weird.
Your conviction drives you, heretic. But have you thought what it might drive others to do in return?
Ed. Okay, that's with 5 wolves. Okay, let's collect all the rewards.
General goodbye.
Parties, Victor.
Don't do anything I would.
Be careful. Need some help.
I grabbed the wrong thing. Fuck. I need despair.
You quiet. Tread carefully, exile.
I need despair real quick.
Hail, God.
Okay.
My mana is spent.
We need mana flasks. You follow the cart. Follow the carts.
To gather my will.
Sometimes they'll fuck you and they'll lead you to the plum. Sometimes they take you up.
Every stone placed for the glory of God. Beautiful. I was born to this land, delivered to this task. I will prevail.
Wonder if there's any particular reading for this. I always just go center, and then if it looks like I can see the door before I get to the center, then I just go that way. But if I can't, I just guess. Okay, I need to play really safe here. I guess I have 62 fire res. I don't have to play that safe, but... There we go. Holy shit. I didn't have a innocence to summon.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, exile?
Stop killing before me.
This world is an illusion, exile.
I need a minion. Summon something. Okay, that one wolf carried it and the one absolution.
Bye-bye.
May these waters
We need
wash away
class
my sins
real
and
fucking
baptize
bad.
me anew. I must have time to gather my will.
Does dual wielding count with wands? It does! You can dual wield wands and get block.
To damnation with you.
Is there dual wielding block nodes near me? We're a little underleveled. Bitch didn't even get to fall from the sky. I think 36 is when I get that other mana flask, and I can't wait that long. This mana flask is atrocious. Oh, I keep hitting keep. I was like, what?
May fear guide you.
Take care. Can we be of help?
Yeah, I need your mana flask.
Take care.
Oh god, we have to go color. Wait, what am I doing? These are energy shield. I don't have to color them. Perfect.
Hail, God.
Auto. I don't think I'm using Frostblink. I think I've decided on that. That's going there. Is there anything else I need? We need Spectre. Which... man, we have recolored this fucking gold room 600 times this week. Oh, oh, I don't need it to hit that. Oh, I wish it didn't hit that. Ah, fuck.
Hail, God.
I don't know how that got in my inventory. Okay.
I am sorry, God. We must learn not to abuse your creations. My mana is spent.
Okay.
Answer to God.
You are free.
We'll go get the golem, even though we can't put it. I think we'll just put chaos golem. I guess. Oh, carrion golem will work. Wait, carrion golem's blue, right?
Ta-ta.
Holy shit. It's been so long since I've got to use carrion golem. Let's go real quick and grab the Spectre. Let's go full memes. I don't have any pre-built Spectres. Oh, I don't know why I didn't take the portal. Okay. Now I just feel real squishy. We need to fix that. And if I die during this, I'll be sad boy.
Corruption eats away at the roots of this mountain.
It will be emo as frick dog. I don't know where the spirit is. That's the... Maybe not. Okay, it's right there. What up, spirit?
No soul
Nice,
should
spirit.
suffer as you have, Deshret. I must have time to gather my will. My mana is spent.
Oh, I should just have an instant flask. I don't even need an enduring. I just need a burst of mana when it runs out, so I can tap once. Does this say dual wielding? No.
The air
Dual.
here burns with wrath.
Wasn't it this? No. Did they get rid of that? Is that not a thing? I need elemental resistance. Anywhere I can get it. These wolves last quite a while. They keep stealing my kills. I don't do enough damage. You're so fucking dead. You're not getting an attack off. Oh, you got an attack off. I was wrong. Dress was gonna be annoying. Because Dress is gonna... I didn't get the fucking way.
I am your... Life will go on.
No, I did not get the waypoint. This is faster, I think, going back this way. Fuck.
I must have time to gather my will.
I don't know which way was faster. This might have been slower. I don't know. How did I not get that waypoint? See, what's happening now is with the new waypoints, I'm not even walking near them because I just assumed that I was on the same screen as it. I should have gotten it, right?
Ta-ta, not a cockroach.
We don't have zombies. I guess zombies are bad. I'll take my kills. You could go grab zombies and everything too. We're gonna get I'm gonna get the cringe buff. That's cool. You know, the energy shield over your mana, it's called something next to Chaos Inoculation, something. I'm blanking on what it's called. Eldritch Battery. We can do carry on golem now.
People of the gutters, steel your bellies, for the slaughter is at hand. An adequate performance challenge. Yet what cool stinking flock were simply an audition. Let us welcome to the grand arena of the Elves. It is here. Die a death worthy of applause, gladiator.
Jesus, the fucking slow, and then I get hit by a meteor. Chill.
we give our fallen? This is not creation. This is perversion.
Perversion. Go. Being pinged again.
My mana is spent.
Who is pinging me? Who has the right? Is that really going to be a loop around? No, it's not. It is going to be over there. Oh, it totally could be that way, though. It wasn't. Nice.
You see, heretic, my god takes good care of me.
Don't care, didn't ask.
I may have misjudged that god of yours.
Piety, my god. I am sure you will reveal your purpose in time.
Well, level 36. We can go get that big flask if you really want. Oh, what's up? Oh, Adri. Bye to Adri. Batty.
Embrace death, Deirdre, for your flesh was your undoing.
He called her fat. That's what he says. He did. That's what you do.
I must have time to gather my will. Exquisite. You have murdered.
Is it just me, or I don't notice the pickup range at all? I don't notice it literally in the slightest. It feels like it's the exact same.
I shall preserve your beauty for eternity.
You were imprisoned by your own vanity, Chevron.
I actually find myself admiring you in this moment, Templar. You and I will create the most...
I made it, it felt like it was going to be crazy, but it's like nothing.
Let me show you what a real god can do.
Now, exile!
Blasphemy.
Embrace the future.
Oh my god, I almost walked into that. Holy shit, I almost walked into that with 0 armor. That was very, very close to death. That was very, very, very close to death.
My mana is spent.
You are being selfish.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna kill all my fucking guys, though. Whatever.
Accept the gift of immortality.
My job is to just kill
Accept the gift of immortality.
zombies. if I can.
Nightmare, why are you so in love with death?
Yeah, bosses are a little weird. Should we go ascend? I don't even think we need to. I don't think using that skill is gonna get me any kills though, so it's like, ugh.
You fought against death your whole life, Malachi, when it was the one thing that would grant you true immortality.
What does he mean by that?
I must have time to gather my will. My return marks judgment for those of hollow faith.
Ah! Only need one more. There we go. Now we're good. I ran enough cage getting chains that bind this league that I know this layout by the back of my hand. Kill him.
Your hateful scorn has no place in...
Okay, let's go do this. I don't know what we're ascending. I don't know. I'm gonna panic the second we get to it and we'll just decide. Oh man, Zaro might be an actual, like, difficult thing.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these walls, ascend with precision.
It might actually be a bit of a issue. Oh, we get multi-strike now instead of melee splash. These guys.
My mana is spent.
They should also be getting the big mana flask. And some more.
Weary traveler, the Emperor beckons the end of the world attends.
This is very dangerous.
You are condemned.
Don't.
You were born for this. This empire remains filled with emperors in waiting.
I think that attack was 0 armor. A long time ago, I tested the damage of that. And I believe it's 1350. That's the number that's burned into my head. That's the number if you don't have much armor on. But who knows how much it actually is.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. Strength to dance out is to dance with death. No two battles are alike. You are inexhaustible. Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
You don't get any experience for killing those.
have time to gather my will.
Oh, I should look at that. I don't know if I went. Oh, never mind.
Aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep you. Must navigate your empire.
Yeah, that 50 health is really gonna save me if I get hit by it.
Receive your sentence. Delight in your gilded dungeon, Ascendant. Before your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy. Receive our blessings, embrace our
transfigure
gifts,
gem,
and rise, Ascendant. For this is the ending.
Kinetic bolt of fragmentation. Let's take the skellies. Okay, I don't know what we're taking. We could just take this and just start going to this and put auras on. Or we can put Guardian on and get Radiance. This is all dog shit, nothing here. We can get 4 endurance charges right now. That's pretty tanky. Yeah, let's just start going to the Hierophant. Who cares if the Ascendancy doesn't really help us? It's just here to... Oops. 4 endurance charges, that's tanky. That's 20% physical and elemental damage reduction.
Piety's science may aid in uncovering the truth of this world. God does have a sense of humor.
Let me up. I want uppies. Ow. That fucking convocation ain't my absolution.
You should have kept your eyes on God.
You know how much damage I'll be taking without those endurance charges right now.
At long last I return home, only to find chaos and blood.
Chaos and blood. Listen, they're your fucking weirdo church people.
I must have time to gather my will. I vowed before my brothers that I would return, and so
I need flat life for real bad. We need to level as well. We're significantly going to be under leveled. Let's grab the brilliance if we can line it up perfectly. Need to kill a ton in this zone then. Ah! You can't jump over that. I saw it on the map and I was like, I'll just jump over. There's not enough mobs here.
The hour of judgment.
Hail.
Brilliance has been consumed.
I must have time to gather my will.
The world must be cleansed of impurity.
And so it will.
Phase. Wait.
My mana is spent.
I am innocent.
When God has lost his way, the devout must set him back on the path.
Phase, please. They're killing everything too quickly. Phase. Phase, phase, phase.
What in damnation?
Tava shouldn't be too bad because I get to kill a bunch of minions before him, and these wolves last forever.
Damnation have I done?
It's not like I'm just absolution, where absolution does have that problem, kind of. Sometimes, but you can like hit Tava and like get the nodes, and it works out, you know. Having 4 endurance charges now is actually pretty crazy. Would I have just died right there if I didn't have those endurance charges?
I must have time to gather my will.
We need 55 more Elirez, which will probably come from rings. And if you have a leveled character already, I feel like you should fill your inventory with brilliance at level 1, and then just you'll use up 100 of them. It'll only use 1 per zone too, so you don't have to worry about breaking it. And you should eventually be getting so much, or so little experience because you're so over leveled that you won't like burn them in the shit zones. You can put on that ring too, experience ring. I don't think that matters though. It's so crazy that you get to use this wolf and envy skill on any weapon. If they really wanted to limit it, they would have put it on like 2-handed maces or something. Put one of them on a 2-handed weapon and then it's basically unusable. You're never using wolves by themselves, really. Unless you play a build that wants, like, decoys, like the Flicker could have actually maybe gotten away with it. And then Envy, on its own, might not be worth taking a bad weapon. Like, Envy's good, but taking a bad weapon early on some classes, like, you're trying to be a spellcaster and you have to take, like, a mace, that wouldn't be good.
Savior? Oh no, it has only begun.
I don't know why I
Your
forward there.
ilk will suffer my wrath for what you have done.
I feel like that DD followed me for so long.
I must have time to gather my will.
Please. Okay, let's grab all the things to finish this act.
You deserve once keep not all for freedom.
Unlike some, I simply farewell.
We're behind. Don't ever give up.
Okay. Okay. All of them going there. Do I have any rings that I can just toss on right now? Yeah, just toss some stuff on. I don't know why I even had that on to begin with. What are our reses now? We just need a little bit of fire res. Which we can get rid of these. And probably get some gloves. Oh, our belts. 57.
Greetings.
We don't have a belt, but
Remember,
just...
we do this for freedom.
We'll swap this in a few levels, but... Where'd it go? Oh. That's done. Do we even need gloves? What do we need gloves for? I guess we'll just put those back on. Who cares about gloves? Sure. Where does this hand come from? Whose hand is this? Oh, this is the Act 3 skill point. Where'd I get this hand from?
You and I knew this.
I go with the spirit.
Okay. It would be really impressive if you could do this with a shield, because then a fuck ton of builds could do it. Retaliates and all that stuff.
I must have time to gather my will.
So 57 is what we can put on that belt and stuff. Other things. Just make sure we are going to be overcapped. Minus 30. Yeah.
Hope. There is always
Exposures and stuff will, and curses might be a little scary, but we could just spec into the we could just spec into you know, the max res and get like curse immunity, I guess, maybe. I want to refresh these wolves like right before, because Tava has some long phases.
Come forth, ravenous one! Face the wrath of God!
How do we get 2,000 HP? Oh, we have the shrine on. It's like, god damn. Instant phased. We do have 1700 life now. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Oh, the wolves are starting to die. Wolves, please, live! Live, wolves! No, they're all dead.
My mana is spent.
One more level and we Screaming Essence both the wands. Alright, Val Innocence will save us. Slash played. 130. Wolf and Envy.
The flame of hope may flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
Has my faith truly been alive? My god, an imposter.
Remember?
It's the Envy. The envy is really what's doing it. The wolves don't really matter that much. It's the fucking envy that's crazy. Because it gives me damage, it gives... The wolves are just kind of a bonus. But I feel like people will think it's the wolves. But it truly is the envy.
I must have time to gather my will.
It's just crazy that you get 10 wolves at level 1. That's the insane part. Yeah. What the fuck?
The world crumbles. I must gather the pieces.
I missed. It could be either way. Thought maybe it could loop around and that was just a rock, but always work for Rallying Cry? Rallying Cry is a Hearthstone move, so I don't know the answer to that. What the fuck are you saying? It's like Diablo. Are you on methamphetamines? This is last epoch.
Let me
teach you the laws of war. Let me teach you what wolves are like. Chaos wolves. They don't attack the target you want them to. You die. That's what happens. They're gonna start falling off, but absolutions should just be okay. We have to respec absolution too. We need to have like we need to get like spell good and all that stuff on it. We just have like the level 1 gems in it still. What in the fuck is this layout?
Will prevail.
After I get Eldritch Battery, I need to start looking at what the Ball Lightning Tree is, and I'm gonna start putting points into it. The Archmage Tree. I'll get all the defensive nodes on it, I guess. No.
I must have time to gather my will. Evil has returned to this place of despair.
Ow. Where are we? I'm lost. Oh.
Hello there.
Hello there. I wonder if it would have been better to not take the endurance charges and take the Guardian, and then he takes 20% of your life. Or 20% like damage taken his life, your life, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I think endurance charges are just too good. Especially if I grab like 1 or 2 on the tree. Well, you can only grab like one. So you're fine, but... Even that one. Oh, actually grabbing that one will do weird things because I don't gain power endurance charges. It's just minimum.
My mana is spent.
Very good for the campaign, I guess. Don't have to gain them, don't have to worry about grabbing them at the beginning of the maps and stuff. I've seen multiple people die at this point. Or not seen, but I've been told, like people in the guild die and everything, that they die when they jump in and they don't have any charges or fortification or anything up first thing in the map. Let's have this humiliation again. Fuck, I was trying to get hits on her to get absolutions. The wolves are dying. The wolves are dying!
Our final crusade sees its first triumph.
Okay, we can go get the... Go grab the essences. And I believe this should work. Oops. Whatever, we'll just take that. I wanted to get like some attack speed and stuff, but... Oh wait. Suffix, prefix, suffix. That one might have to get redone. Speed, attack speed. Oh no! We can't do it, we don't have the fucking high enough level. Ignore that I don't have enough alterations. I've been spamming flasks and stuff, but... Anytime you mess with gear, you always check your resistances. Don't bring up the 10 alts I left behind. That's in the past. Didn't happen. Can't prove it. Deleted the VOD. Bro, this guy and is not phasing. Bullshit.
My mana is spent.
We're on par with level.
Had you not barred the way the first time, Piety, things might have turned out differently for all of us.
Someone tried to block my waypoint? Why the fuck would you ever acknowledge all that exists? That mechanic doesn't exist. It's bad. little sip of water. Can we get 2 specters yet? No. Follow the little stone path. Okay, we have 10. Ooh, I almost overshot it. Okay, this act is now done. We grab all the stuff from it.
Good. Another. Farewell.
Eldritch battery. Okay, let me pull up the. Let's see. Cringe lightning. They grab that. They grab this. They grab this. They grab that. They grab this. They grab that. This, this, this. They grab that. Okay. I'm just gonna grab all the nodes that. Okay, they go down and they get life and spell suppression too. Okay, cool. That's what we'll do next. Life and spell suppression. They do grab the endurance charge, but I don't have any way to really gain endurance charges. I do have my like absolution to like tag, but I don't think that's worth it to sometimes maybe spend 4 points to sometimes get a 5th endurance charge. It's not like it's going to be a guaranteed point gain on endurance. It's going to be frenzy or power charge. Well, let's go to town quick.
Still composing.
Just grab some alterations. Speed. This has to be redone, so I have an open suffix. It's gonna fuck me, watch. I'm not gonna have enough. Suffix, suffix, suffix. Okay, well. Didn't fuck me. Okay.
The Brand King. His time. Then hope will be.
That would have been hilarious to not pick up that. I'm surprised for this being like such an old game and like old game concepts that people really like to do. I'm surprised there's no like escort mission, like keep them alive. There's like the escort the little things, but there was never like a escort a person. You never get an NPC with you or anything. Don't be down below. It is down below. Oh! There was, but Rossi doesn't have master missions anymore. I mean, there was like the... There was the... Was it Haku? You escort the totems out. I don't remember the Verossi mission. What was that one? I just don't remember it. Was this like before... Or... This must have been a real long time ago. I just never did it. This had to be like 2.0 stuff. Before Betrayal, they removed Old Masters. I know when they removed them, I just don't remember that mission. I remember Haku's mission. So obviously, if it was at the same time Haku's mission, I must have seen it. I just don't remember it at all. Maybe I blocked it out of my memory. It was that bad. Oh, while we were in town, we should have gotten all the support gems for Absolution. Said we're running like Summon Phantasm. Scratch my nose. Man, we're doing this so quickly that I think I'm gonna have time to go for a run today. It's 80 degrees. It's nice and sunny. I went to walk to the store yesterday. It wasn't that bad, so I think I'm gonna go to the park today. And then I'll come back, and then we'll probably level the last character. Or actually, the last character I have to level is a Marauder. We might end up leveling a Marauder and a Shadow. And then if I'm feeling real up to it, level a Scion. So we have one of each. But I've had to kill some characters already. I had to kill the Dual Strike character, and I had to kill a previous Popcorn SRS character. Oh, but I found my stash. So I was doing a bunch of League stuff, and I was like, man, I just don't have any stored gear at all. I don't know what happens to it. I found it all. It doesn't get merged from hardcore SSF to like regular SSF or regular hardcore or standard or any of that. It's in hardcore SSF League, but like, I don't know why it says League at the end, but all of my shit is there. Divines, everything. So that's where I need to have a character. I guess it's because all the leagues that I didn't kill the character, I just like stopped playing. Because that was a recent thing that I've started doing, is just killing all the characters at the end. Just running them into like Valdo's maps and just seeing what happens. I found it all today. I only had 2 characters that were in that league. That's why I didn't find it. All my other characters are in standard or in SSF dead. Yeah. And I was thinking more about like killing the characters and stuff, and it was just like, it's so crazy how squishy I think my characters are. I was scared of like doing certain mechanics I am, and then me testing that I can like stand in Cirrus Meteor with my Obama character last league. I just stand in it. and just take no damage. Where is the fucking thing? By the way. Is it up there in the top right? This looked like it was gonna dead end. Does it cross water? Oh, it crosses the water. I seen the water and I was just like, oh, it's not over here. It was.
So strong. So dedicated. A man like you would never disappoint a lady in need. You're a gift, don't you see? A sumptuous feast for his
Bro,
Majesty
she's
on his
just
wedding
glazing
day.
me right now.
Really.
Chill.
We are both so touched.
Oh,
by
I
your
didn't press it.
generosity.
I usually count while I'm here, but she distracted me with the glazing. I normally activate all absolution. Now I burned the absolution. God. damn it. Most high intensity gameplay that you can get. Stand perfectly still. He doesn't live long enough for me to get multiple absolutions out. If I had Spell Echo, that wouldn't be as much of a problem. Ow. I don't even see what... That happened last time, too. I don't even know what hit me there. Can't move right here.
Born of ocean's might.
Hold on.
Let's go grab the skill gems for that, and then you can get your ascendancy here. We want lightning pen. We want spell echo. That's not spell echo. Spell echo. We want fizz to lightning. I think that's it. We'll leave minion damage in. Add lightnings in. I don't know if added lightning should be in or not. Whatever. I think that's it. I don't need anything else. Yep. $57. We can get flasks, I guess. Where are the flasks that did I just put them back into the stash and stuff? Life, fire, chaos, life, lightning, coals. Okay, let's go grab flasks. That's that. And I didn't take the granite flask off, did I? It's okay, I think we don't. Oh my god, we don't have enough baubles. I don't know what character it's on. It fucked me, whatever character it's on. Ah. Whatever character it's on, it fucked me. I don't know. So many characters that I used up all the baubles.
Must have time to gather my will.
300 hours in a league? What would that be? 100 hours a month? No, not even 100 hours a month, like 75 hours a month. 30 days, 2 hours a day. Every day for a month. Or for 4 months. That sounds very believable if you count like people not just playing 2 hours, people that do play like 8 hours on league launch, you know, 16 hours on the weekend. And then a lot of them probably do log in at night after work or school or whatever for like an hour or two. Probably about right, 300 hours in a league. I think when I was in college, I still, I mean, I logged a fuck ton of hours in PoE during that. Even then.
This desecrated house of faith will unearth its secrets at last.
We could start getting the spell damage because it's like helpful for me to, ow. Helpful for me to get the damage so I can get kills, so I can summon wolves. The wolves do start falling off now. This is where I noticed it with lightning. Or not lightning, with Flicker Strike, but I didn't have convening wands with minion damage, so maybe that will change. And I didn't have minion points either, so maybe all that will change.
A vision of dreams, ephemeral in my sight. Must have time to gather my will.
I don't think that connects. I think that... Oh fuck, maybe it did connect. Oh fuck, it totally connected, didn't it? I thought it would be a dead end all the way and I'd have to go around.
Hello to you, great dream.
Oh, can't control click that? Tried control clicking it, nothing happened.
A veil of lies and dreams draws itself over my sight.
Veil of lies and dreams. I feel like the line should be lies and nightmares. Unless he's talking about the dreams of Katava. I assume he means like dreams as in like aspirations and stuff, not like dreams as in sleepy time. But who knows? Like how Toa's Barrage Rusher also repeats your sort of a deep slam. What? Weird. Gonna be the cringe room too. If I go this way, I feel like it's going to be. I'm gonna be real sad. Yeah, I've seen that hammer. Have you looked at the hammer yet? Like the actual art of it? It's weird. He actually leaps. It's weird.
I must have time to gather my will.
I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner today. I didn't really think about that. I guess I have chicken thawing. Probably just chicken again. Still one Spectre. Oh, I thought that was the lion or whatever. I didn't think I actually finished the fight. I always have to check down below. I've been fucked too many times by being down there. I really need to watch a high-tie guide on all these zones. It's like, dude, there's like a bush, and you'll see the bush, and then you'll like get it, dude. And it's up there, and then I don't know, good tie-tie. What the fuck even hit me there? Is one of the balls, I guess? How many do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6.
I must have time to gather my will.
6. Please 7 be over here, please. Don't be in the bottom corner again. No. It's on that far bottom left corner. Why did he drop that portal there? I didn't see the shrine, so we're gonna go back that way. I think it's like right there in the top right. Alva! Get out of my face. I haven't done an Alva this league and I don't plan on it. There's nothing that I want from her. Nothing. Nothing anybody wants. Think about how bad Alva is now compared to like all the other stuff. And then think of how bad Alva was before when you couldn't itemize the temples. Man, it was real bad. Okay, that's the skill point. This area, you run straight, and if you can't run straight, you go left, and you follow the thing all the way around until you can't anymore. If it leads to the end, then it'll be on your left. If it goes to the right, you can wrap around. So now it's here, and it's right there. I always go right here. I don't know if it's faster to go left or right. If you're just going looped around right there is quicker than doing this.
The end of learning is
one. Yes. Go with courage.
Go with the spirit.
Waves from Val City.
now, so if you're thinking about dying, trust old Wayland. Don't.
Put this here because I think the locket is. Oh no, it's all the way back there. I see it now.
I must have time to gather my will.
It would have been way quicker to just take the waypoint. Damn it.
Groost, if you find your gods lacking,
I feel. Go with courage.
I don't know why I do that all the time. It's just habit from getting the that amulet's really good when you're leveling. Getting a hybrid. I grab this. Oh, is this alley res? No, let's just go to grab life and strength.
The Mother of Shadows makes herself known.
Oh, I was like, I thought he was talking about like the witch, but he's talking about Karakali. Oh. I hit Val Molten Shell and I didn't have it. Which reminds me, we need to go get Val Molten Shell.
deeper into the lair of lust.
Oh my fucking god, the chaos damage here.
Temptation.
It's so crazy. I'm playing with death.
Must have time to gather my will.
Jesus. Oh, I popped it so early.
My bride has arrived, exile. I hope you brought a wedding gift.
Phase 1? Oh, I almost had the phase 1. Look how little the health is. I almost had the phase 1. I've only done it like twice before. God, that was a minute of 10 webs. Let's go grab that real quick.
God Slayer.
What up? I am the God Slayer, ain't I?
This is no longer amusing.
Why did I buy multiple cast from damage takings? What level am I? 54. Can I start putting some amazing things on yet? Nope. I don't see anything that's not grayed out. I think this is better than what I have. Does it not give me enough fire though?
Hails.
That's better than this. And then... Actually... No, we need the other res. Oh, that's better. There we go. Chaos res. That's what I wanted. Thank God we got chaos res now. Okay. Then we need an amulet. 60, 67. Um... 60, 50... 65, 60. There we go. Getting 300 life so far. Is there anything else I could just change? Probably gloves next, but I don't see anything spare that I have. Okay. Okay, we should have did that chaos. What the fuck just destroyed my health bar? I wasn't looking at the screen. It is pretty bad to have Molten Shell. True. It is bad to have Molten Shell when I don't have any armor. Why am I doing that? This Val Molten Shell is so fucking good. What does it give me? 600? What would at level 54, what would steel skin give me? Probably better. Probably way better, right? It is only a level 20 though. Maybe we give it a few levels.
What foul new corruption is this?
Let's go grab it real quick.
God Slayer.
Steals. Does that work? Can you have both? That does not work, right? You have both? There's nowhere I can put that. Let's just take it out.
It seems it is my penance to endure all the filth of this world.
I need to know what level to stop at. It's probably like level 13 or something. Another 200 life. Oh, those little chaos balls are scary. Especially early when you don't have chaos res. I guess I have 30 right now, so I'm good. But what the fuck is this lamp? This is a weird layout for this area. It's normally reversed and upside down. Goodbye. Oh shit, we need to put on, oh, we didn't do it for that zone. I don't even know if we found them. We didn't put on the MTX for that zone. Oh well, we got it for the next zone. Do a little refresh on the dogs. I need to get better at saving my flame dashes to dash over packs. I get stuck on them.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. What level is it now? 32.
My mana is spent. Child, I've seen
the resurrections. It was a nightmarish. No, it's beautiful. So it is possible. That's all I'm hearing from that. Resurrection is possible. Oh wait, we were resurrected, right?
Must have time to gather my will.
Sin resurrected us. Wasn't that beautiful? Where the fuck is the exit? Is it? There's no shot it's down there, right? Sin saved us before we died? You sure about that? I feel like Katava's blast kills us. And he grabs our body. Because we fade to black. We're on the cusp. Is that 100% true? I need to watch a lore video on us. I don't know. I feel like we died. I believe we died. Here comes the juice. Every time. It's good.
Unrewarded. Go to God, if he shall have you.
Where's the corpse at? I'm not seeing a corpse. There it is. Everybody knows the door with the corpse is the way you go. This could be either way. There's no way it's this one, right? $36. Okay, so we stop. There it is. So I got wonky because of Alva, I bet. Just in case something goes wrong, you know, it's always good to get the waypoints. Still want one Spectre in it. Oh.
Must have time to gather my will.
I don't see a jump across. Imagine living in a place like this.
Come on now, don't got all day.
Like the witch says though, this place would be a fucking bitch to clean. Okay, let's not forget the orb like we did on the last run.
A seed sacred to a false religion.
I'm just gonna go down here. I bet you it's down here. I don't trust the anything. Oh, no way ever. Okay, holy shit, I was able to do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Stop leveling that jewel on time. It only took 2 days.
Mana is spent. I must have time to gather my will.
What's our level looking like? Okay, we're doing pretty well on levels. Absolution's always pretty good at it.
Someone may have washed away your sins, Piety, but I will never forget what you did here.
We failed attempt to defeat a Reawakened Katava. Sin transports a player to safety at the docks connected to the cathedral rooftop. Oh, the flame of hope may flicker, but can't extinguish the wiki. Summarizes. If the flame of hope is our light, then that makes sense. I do think, but if it's like the dream, like the movement, it could mean we're dead and he revives us. You can claim it's vague as much as you want. It's a coin flip. It's either one or the other. It's either we die and he resurrects us, or it's he saves us before. Because what actually happens in the
I must have time to gather.
I think it's 80-20. Yeah, I think it's 80-20 too. It's 20% chance that he saves us and 80% chance he resurrects us. I agree with you. You're right. It's most likely that he resurrects us. It's just like, shut the fuck up.
Cool to the touch, and with
No. The first time in like all of the league. What? I even prepped it and I missed it. Easy. Easy, you got it in. Just snuck it in there. Dying to porcupines, don't care. I'll get in my wave. You too can be a part of the hardcore SSF guild. We're totally not elitist, but we are better than all of you trade cups. We are. Kidding. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Kidding.
is spent.
Good. Goodbye.
It's a... You found them. Good luck to you.
See you.
We have our tiniest bit of spell suppression now. Oh, we have 14% when we have our flask up. 4%. That is a good Solaris and Lunaris. Remember my Flicker run? Holy moly. Flicker run had like 13 logouts. Not logouts, but portals out. Getting my flask back. It was fun leveling that, but never ever again. Never ever ever leveling Flicker again. It only took like what it was then time? Like 5.5 hours? It's not that bad, but still, Jesus. Look at us duel with our little bongos. Not bongos. What do you call them? I want to say mango, but that's not right. That's in Risk of Rain, they're called mangoes. Maracas? Maracas. My little maracas. 15%. Every percent counts though.
I must have time to
But truly, for spell suppression, 99% is you might as well just have 0. That's why I don't like evasion builds. I don't like evasion because they can fail. Armor can't fail me. Armor's there for you, always. It will not fail. Evasion will fail eventually. Why not both? You mean both armor and evasion, or just evasion and spell suppression? You mean armor and evasion, or do you mean spell suppression and evasion? Armor and evasion? Oh, armor and evasion's good. Armor and evasion's good because your evasion will eventually fail you, but your armor should be there to back you up most of the time. That's a good combo. Pure evasion by yourself, it'll eventually fail you. You will eventually just get one tapped if you don't have enough life. So like instead of armor, your secondary thing would be like life or something, or enough like elemental resistance, or you know, spell suppression layered, or conversion or something. Damage conversion, all that stuff. But evasion on its own will always eventually fail you. That's why I don't like the idea of it. I love armor because it's just, it can't fail you. Unless you take the exceptions of like expedition that
I have truly become the heretic.
evasion might save you from more than armor can in an extreme situation. Yeah, that's kind of like block though. Like block might save you in a really dangerous situation, but there's, you know, on average like a 25% chance it will fail you though, and you'll just die. I think evasion just has to be layered super hard. Armor can almost carry you by itself. Almost. It's not perfect. 100% it's not perfect. There's many things that will kill you. But, and I guess a little bit less so now with Jug being... if you were to just build armor on Jug, you wouldn't get the elemental resistance, you would just get the chaos resistance. Which I think was a gigantic nerf to Jug. I don't even know if the endurance charge thing matters as much as that armor blocking elemental attacks. They grab this next. They grab this. I can grab that. Who cares? Now what are we at? We grab 4%.
You did well.
To check that to make sure I didn't have the
Perhaps for once, something good will come from...
So you need very good recovery and enough effective EHP. I have 9k armor right now with a granite max 7. Your damage is a bit silly. At this point, it is mainly, I think, just absolution. It's the absolution getting buffed by envy, but I think if I just had haste aura and all the other auras on that I would normally have, I think that would probably be about the same as what I'm getting from envy. Absolution's such a good leveling skill. It's hard to like calculate like the difference between them because Innocence will just one-tap these bosses, their phases. So I don't know, it's not like I can judge it being one-tapped quicker than another skill.
My love.
I must have time to gather my will.
Need storm in a bottle.
And now it's shame. Remember humanity.
You did. Ah. Be careful.
Not.
In the goodbye.
Well,
See ya.
Sandpit? Oh, we got an early sandpit. Oh yeah, you gotta kill skellies here, or skellies, scorpions here, so I can get more pulls and my absolution doesn't fall off.
My mana is spent.
Okay, we're out of things to level into. Let's just start grabbing sockets and grab... I don't care what they are, just anything with life in it. Sure. Literally just if it has life first. Helmet. Sure, other people, you know, you can fill in whatever you want there. All these other things. Obviously, no one's going to be doing this tree. Nobody on planet Earth will do this tree. I'm just lazy and everything after it. I'm not going to respec. I'm just starting to spec into Archmage now. I wonder reasonably how far this would go into maps. Like Wolves and Envy by themselves. I don't see it being able to clear yellow maps. I feel like it would be like 6-minute yellow map fight. Ah, fuck. I fell for it again. It's back there. I think it's right, but I'm gonna go left. It was. Good lord, this area. Oh my god. This guy needs a colonoscopy. Start grabbing skill points, I guess.
Must have time to gather my will.
Innocence should last long enough. Oh, we just ran out. See, I can already see it. I can see it wavering a little bit. It's just ever so slightly. I see the damage just falling off pretty hard right now. 10 wolves right there attacking him, and it just like wasn't finishing him off. Oh, I don't know if the dogs are gonna live long enough. That doagery lasted a little longer than I thought it would. I should have killed more. Oh!
My mana is spent.
Oh. Jesus. Oh, okay.
You're well. Ready to go.
3 hours to Act 10.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Silo. Bannon or whatever. Silo. Boss. Innocence. And we're to Katava and it's over.
I am in need of your services once more. Help me.
Okay. Silo boss.
Must have time to gather my will.
Don't do this to me again. Oh, it's doing the thing to me again. There must be some indication that that's gonna happen. Oh my good fucking lord. That was a little scary.
This ghastly nightmare must be put to an end.
No. Yes. Yes. A little bit underleveled.
My mana is spent.
I only have 2 wolves. No innocence. Yes. Give me that gold. Give me that gold.
Bannon is.
Bannon is
for freedom.
Good luck out there.
Okay, innocence, and then Katava. Did I really never get a sick inspector? It really doesn't level high enough. Oh, I just got it. Yeah, it's whatever now.
I must have time to gather my will.
Just take that guy. Now we have a damage immune bubble. It'd be really cool if there was an actual build that we could use with this, guys. Be damage immune. Just tanking uber bosses while inside of like 6 damage immune specters.
Purity will prevail.
Gonna grab that waypoint because we TP back here to give Innocence the staff. Or we abandon the staff to become Innocence. It's really important that I have 10 wolves and innocence up for this fight. Because I have 0 armor, and I think if that swing hits me, I die. Well, I guess it's not true. I have 342 armor. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have the wolves.
My mana is spent.
Okay, I think I got him.
must have time to gather my will.
There we go. Katava. Here you go, Ben. What does he say there? Bow. 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 I don't know what he says.
I knew that you would find the path of righteousness once more, my Lord of Light. I shall be honored to fight by your side.
God, he's so fucking... It's just glazing him. Katava doesn't matter as much if I have Innocence and everything up, because the phases just take so fucking long that they're all gonna fall off anyways. I guess as we're finishing up this run, I should sum up what I think about these dogs and everything. I think if you're doing a minion build, these dogs are an envy, or like probably just, why would you not ever do it? They cost 8 war runes and 11 life runes, and then if you want to swap ones to like later on, you just 22 and 16. If you want to do convenings, you're just gonna need more, but it just seems really, really good for Act 1 through 3. Just insane. Act 4 starts, getting a little wonky. And then, unless you're rocking like a 6-link or stuff from like Act 6 onwards and doing like full damage yourself, I think it pulls up pretty hard when doing it with a melee build and not being expected to minion damage. But definitely carries the first like 1 to 4 acts just pretty hard by itself. And that's just Envy carrying. The wolves are always just a bonus. Envy is just super fucking good. Nothing is chaos resistance early. That flat amount of chaos damage you get is just crazy. Yeah, that's basically it. And I'm not doing any particular build, I'm just leveling my Archmage character.
I shall strike you down.
We have no portal scrolls. Oh, good lord.
My mana is spent.
I can't see dog shit. I don't know where the safe spot is. No wolves in this fight, it's all just absolution from here on out. Thank God we got all our absolutions up. Oh, we got Innocence back too. Oh, I popped him a little early. I shouldn't have done that there. I popped him a little too early. Maybe he'll get the phase instantly here. He has to grab Innocence and... We have no pots. We have to play it safe. Okay, drops Innocence. I only have 1 absolution left. Finish him, please! Okay, cool. Okay, now it's just the heart. We have one absolution. Oh, we got innocence. Okay, innocence should be able to finish it. Okay, slash blade. 116. 2 maps. And if you follow Havoc and what Empyrean said, I don't actually have to count the setup for this build. So you know it's probably under 3 hours. It's probably under it. That feels good. That was a good run. I think Absolution last league, what was it with Absolution was 324 last league I leveled it. With Necro. This league it's what did I say? 316. With Envy and all that bullshit and not leveling it, like not going into ascendancies with the other stuff. It probably would help a lot more if I did that stuff, but I just don't want to even spend the regrets or the gold or anything to do any of that.
Bye.
Okay.
For freedom.
Yeah, that's it.